I'm Jenna Manassian. I'm 26 years old and I have rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, fibromyalgia, and chronic fatigue syndrome.
Jen and I have a very unique relationship. She is a very good friend of mine. She is my daughter. She is there when I need her, and I am there when she needs me.
I was actually diagnosed by my dermatologist. I went in to get some blood work done because I was going to be put on an acne medication. And when I went back in to finish getting the prescription filled, my dermatologist sat me down and he told me, you have lupus. And I had no idea what it was. I left and called my mom immediately. It was the first person I called. She ended up calling the dermatologist and yelling at him, "How dare you diagnose my child with an illness? You're just a dermatologist." And he calmly said to her, "Ma'am, they teach more than Botox in medical school."
When I heard it, obviously because I made that call, I was devastated. How could a dermatologist tell my daughter she possibly has a life-threatening disease? And that was the hardest part, not knowing what the disease is all about, but what I had heard, I was very concerned of what her life would be.
It's a life changer. It's absolutely, arthritis is a life changer. You hear that word, it changes everything. You know, I've had several hospital stays. There was one in particular where within the 2-week period I was in the hospital, I gained 60 pounds. So I went from, in the 2 weeks, from a size, I think I was a 7 or a 9, and I came out as a size 18. So that emotionally, you know, was difficult. Also, when you're in the hospital, you realize who your real friends are. So that at 19, 20, 21 was a difficult thing to go through.
The hardest part is not knowing. The hardest part is not knowing if today, when I call her on the phone, is she going to answer? Is she laying there sleeping because of her exhaustion and her pain and the medications that she's taking, because she's on so much medication?
I think the hardest part for me is seeing her frustration and knowing, you know, how much she wants to do something and how much strength is there, and her being able to try and figure out how that's going to work with her physical limitations. And so just seeing that struggle of mind versus body on what she wants to do and then what she's able to do.
Her having arthritis has affected the family in a way that I try to explain to my friends in a way that I think we're closer because of it. Us having to kind of stick together and get through some turmoil and tough times has definitely made us a stronger family unit.
I wish I could say everything's great, you know, my arthritis is under control, but you know, it's not.
Every one of us has gone through some difficulties, whether they be breast cancer, Hodgkin's, rheumatoid arthritis, and myself, who's in the last 15 years had 3 surgeries in my back. It makes us a closer family. We appreciate each other a lot more.
There is just so much misunderstanding about arthritis. People don't understand that kids can get arthritis, that people my age can get arthritis. I've actually said in the past that I wish I had cancer instead of a chronic illness, which I feel confident in saying that because unfortunately both my mom and my sister have had cancer, and I have seen them go through the entire process. And yes, it's been terrible, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. They know when it's going to end. They know that there's a chance for remission. I don't have that, not yet. I know I'm going to have arthritis until the day I die, unless they can come up with a cure. So join us on June 3rd for the 2012 Magic Mountain Arthritis Walk.
Go to mmarthritiswalk.org to start your own team or to join our team, Jenna's Fight for a Cure. See you there.